Hello everyone, my name is Mystic. So today's what if is going to be one of my favorite what ifs ever. I've been planning this series since the start of the channel, so I decided to do it on a special occasion, with that occasion being our 100 subscriber special. I want to thank all of you for subscribing to my content and liking my videos thus far. I really enjoy making these what ifs, and I'm so happy that I made enough people enjoy them as well. So, without further ado, let's get into one of my most long-running and favorite scenarios ever. What if Bardock and GINE went to Earth after Goku? So, Bardock's initial mission to Planet Cereal and his encounter with the Heaters goes pretty much the same, with them informing him of Frieza planning to destroy Planet Vegeta. So, he sends off Kakarot to Earth on his own. After about a week, Bardock's still a bit worried, even after sending Kakarot to Earth. He can't seem to shake the feeling that the planet is definitely going to be destroyed. He notices all the ships and soldiers above Planet Vegeta, and comes to the realization that he has to act now or never. But instead of charging in to save the Saiyans, like my other what if, Bardock decides it'd be best to save what family he has left. And so, he decides to steal some more pods to go off to Earth with Kakarot. He informs GINE that he's going to steal some more pods, and that she should skip work for the day, to inform Raditz about why they're leaving, and so he goes off to steal those 2 pods, which he manages to do by convincing a repairman. GINE sends a transmission to Raditz, one informing him exactly why they're leaving the planet, where they're going, and why they can't get him just yet. Raditz is initially confused, but his mom just keeps on talking, telling him that to truly save himself from Frieza, he must not like the other Saiyans. Be like Bardock, like her. Be kind, and care about others, your team, your friends. Raditz is conflicted, but because it's his mother, he accepts this and takes it to heart. This changes Raditz for the better, making him a much better person in the long run, which in turn slightly changes Vegeta to be more of a kind and accepting person. Not Nappa. He's still too old to actually change. Vegeta and Raditz are actually friends in this what if somewhat rivals. Though Vegeta still believes himself to be far above Raditz, he does actually train with him and care about him, because he's genuine with him. Vegeta also cares about his own family, such as Tarble and King Vegeta, but we'll see that later. GINE and Bardock blast off of the planet about 30 minutes before the destruction of the planet. A definite close call. Frieza doesn't even initially notice, but one of his soldiers inform him that one Saiyan scouter was detected flying away from the planet at high speeds. Frieza is angered beyond belief, and sends one of his most loyal soldiers, a specific Saiyan he had kept due to his own loyalty and power, Onio. Onio is a loyal dog to Frieza, and is quickly sent after Bardock and GINE. Onio meets the Saiyans in the solar system and knocks Bardock's ship into Mars. He quickly knocks GINE's ship in after him, and then flies down to Mars himself. In the crash, all of the Saiyan ships, including Onio's, are destroyed, leaving them stranded. Bardock quickly realizes his mistake in bringing his scouter, and destroys his and Onio's as soon as they exit. A fight ensues between the two, with Onio quickly overpowering Bardock slightly. GINE watches in horror as her husband fights fiercely against Onio. Eventually, GINE decides to jump in, to not see her husband die right in front of her. While she is a pacifist, if a pacifist allows their family to die in front of them, what type of family do they run? So, GINE decides that her Saiyan nature as a fighter overrides her pacifism to protect those she cares about. A very Goku-like trait. Bardock and GINE have extremely good synergy, due to them being former teammates as well as partners. Onio is quickly overwhelmed and loses, As Bardock is about to kill Onio, GINE prevents him from doing so, saying that Onio is actually only really being used as a tool by Frieza to breed conflict between the Saiyans. He should be allowed to live, and realize that he doesn't mean much to Frieza at all. Onio is allowed to live, much like Vegeta was in the Saiyan Saga, as Bardock and GINE decide to live on the planet for a while, since they can't call for help or fix the ships by themselves. Onio goes off on his own, deciding to wait for Frieza and live on the planet. Mars in Dragon Ball seems to be a livable planet, since canonically that is where the Galactic King is from, his species. So I'd say that they'd have enough food and water and shelter to be able to live on Mars. A year passes, then 2, then 5. 7 years pass, with Bardock and GINE getting used to the Martian plants as a food source, building a house out of rock, much like on Planet Plan, the ancient Saiyans built on. Onio still holds on to hope that Frieza will save him on his own, surviving due to the plant and animal life as well. That is, until a Frieza scout soldier is sent to the planet, one more powerful than Onio on his own. Yes! He's saved! But once he arrives, he simply passes by Onio and asks if the corpse of the Saiyan is confirmed, since Frieza only believes one Saiyan escaped from planet Vegeta. Onio lies, saying that Bardock and GINE are dead. The scout is surprised to know that there are 2 soldiers, but he's happy. He smiles and says, "Good." He then leaves for his ship. As Onio follows behind him, the soldier looks back. "You're not coming back with me." Frieza ordered Onio to die with Bardock and GINE. The soldier points a blaster at Onio. His rage boils to the surface. He was loyal to Frieza. He helped end his race. They betrayed him like this? Onio rushes and is immediately knocked back by the overwhelming power of the soldier. The soldier decides he might as well just kill Onio himself, instead of allowing him to starve on Mars. That is, until GINE catches him off guard, and breaks his arm with a full power kick. The soldier cries out in pain, as Bardock shoots out his scouter and his eye. Onio is surprised. Bardock and GINE sense the attack, an ability they learned through trial and error in the years in the wild. They can sense Ki now. They quickly kill the soldier, who had reported all the Saiyans dead. They now have a ship. Onio is completely angered, blinded by rage. He wants to go directly to Frieza and kill him, but Bardock and GINE decide to go to Earth instead. They know they're not powerful enough to even face Frieza, let alone Zarbon and Dodoria at this point. So, Onio reluctantly agrees, realizing that they're kind of right. But he's still distant and cold to them. He doesn't exactly understand why they saved him, and still is very conflicted, since he kind of devoted his life to Frieza. He doesn't understand what to do without him. As the ship leaves Mars and enters Earth's atmosphere, it's nighttime. And the full moon is present. Bardock and GINE have to make sure not to look at the moon until they see a great ape in the distance, and sense a familiar power. Kakarot! They rush towards him, exiting the ship, leaving the ship with Onio. They see him at a house, battling an elderly martial artist, who seems to be struggling with the newly named GOKU. Bardock knocks the great ape out in one punch, and rushes to the elderly man, asking if he's okay. Gohan sees Bardock's hair and immediately makes the connection. He says he's alright and introduces himself, and tells the couple he's been raising their son for a while now, naming him Goku. GINE is happy to know that Kakarot is in good hands. Bardock says that they really don't have a place to live at the moment. Their planet was destroyed by a tyrant. So he asks the strange man if they can live with him for a while, which Gohan obliges, since Bardock saved his life. If you couldn't tell, this was the night Gohan was supposed to die. The next morning, Goku wakes up to see a lot of strange people in his house. Goku's told about his family and his history. He's initially shocked, but actually thinks it's pretty cool that his parents actually did love him and didn't abandon him in the forest, like he assumed. He's also pretty excited to know that he's an alien, but not too concerned with anything else. He's excited to meet them, and specifically, fight them, and is happy to know that they're really, really strong in comparison to him. Now, an important detail, Bardock offers to train Goku to be a proper Saiyan warrior, but this time, Goku refuses, saying he wants to be strong in his own way. Now you may be wondering, why the hell would Goku ever refuse training from someone so overwhelmingly strong? Well, think of it this way. Goku doesn't like power being handed to him, and training from his overwhelmingly powerful father would put him so far ahead of Gohan and pretty much everyone else on this planet that I don't think Goku would want that power so easily. Yes, he is training to get it, but at this point, Goku barely even has his own power. So, for him to just train with Bardock and basically steal this power away from him with training he could have done on his own, he doesn't really want that. A lot of what-ifs have Bardock immediately train Goku and gain huge amounts of power initially, but I just don't think that Goku himself would want that power immediately. Goku's more of the type to want the slow power creep so that he can actually have fun while gaining power. I won't say that he won't train with Bardock, I'm just saying that he won't train only with Bardock. He'll train mostly on his own. Bardock smiles as Goku answers this way. He expects nothing less from his son. Even though he's much weaker than any other Saiyan he knows of, he's still his son. Even though he's weak. He can also see the potential in him. So GINE offers to train Goku to control his Great Ape, since, at the very least, it'd be useful if he could do that. Goku agrees to this training as long as GINE agrees to not really interfere with his own training. Gohan also agrees to this, but says that GINE or Bardock should train Goku to control his latent power within his tail, and pretty much nothing else. Which GINE offers to do. Years pass. Onio goes off on his own into the woods near Gohan's house, and builds his own house out of the ship they used to arrive on Earth. GINE, Goku, and Bardock use the nearby woods as materials to make a cabin nearby Gohan's house so that they could live with him. They make more room to accommodate for themselves. Goku trains with Gohan as he wants to grow more in terms of his own power, but occasionally spars with his father to test his power. With Gohan alive, he learns the Kamehameha and even learns to fly from Bardock, an essential skill that all Saiyans need to learn according to Bardock. He also gains control of Great Ape and the latent power within his tail due to GINE's influence. All this leads to Goku getting double the power he does in the original story, which, while not much, still is a significant increase. He's even learned to shoot mouth blasts while in Great Ape form. And on that note, I actually think that's a good place to stop. GINE and Bardock decide to train with Gohan, learn the fundamentals of martial arts ki control, and gain a better perspective on technique, rather than becoming physically stronger. GINE becomes more attuned to fighting, but also becomes a chef in a nearby city to get money. Goku is given a formal education by her and Gohan, so Goku is more tactical and book smart. Meanwhile, a certain car is about to arrive and found Goku's newfound family. To shake up the universe? No, multiverse, forever. Now this is a good stopping point. With the arrival of a certain person, this scenario begins for real. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to suggest more videos, be sure to join my Discord server, link in the description, where you can interact with me, suggest what ifs that may be featured in the videos from now on. If you post art, I might feature it at the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.